For anybody who tuned into our State of the Markets emergency live stream yesterday, you might remember I came in hot about the volume in the S&P and the Qs, talking about how we haven't seen an increase in the volume on a green day in a long time, right? Well, guess what, guys? In the last hour yesterday, the market did its job. Barely. The S&P scooched out. I mean, it's a percentage I can't even calculate in my head right now, but a barely increase in volume yesterday in the S&P. So, hey, we got.
I didn't know that you were such a volume whore. So tell me about all this volume you've been whoring out about.
Well, you know, we've a lot of people have been trying to call the turn in the market, right? Trying to call a bottom on this correction, if that's what we're calling it. And you know, I like bull markets as much as the next guy, and I prefer bull markets too. But I just feel like we were all being a little premature and trying to catch the turn when we hadn't seen any confirmation from the market telling us that, hey, this might be a bottom. I mean, maybe I'm a little old school, guys. I mean, one of my first entrees to technical analysis and to market analysis when I was learning to trade back in the late 90s is I read all the books by William O'Neill, right? And William O'Neill always talked about a market will not bottom until you have a follow-through day, what he called a follow-through day. And that was a day of increasing volume, where the indexes rise on increasing volume, 2 to 7 or 2 to 10 days following the actual low price, right? And he says, it doesn't work every time, but every bull market has started that way.